Hello everybody and welcome to part 31 of my Islandception series. I thought about it and decided not to burn down Tlacopan yet. I think that once Neuschwanstein's online, we'll have a clearer picture because we're currently trying to don't remember seeing that. We're currently trying to capture two cities, and Chula we would definitely burn down right away. So let's wait for Chula to finish burning down before we start doing Tlacopan, or something to that effect. So, okay, I'm seeing 3 listings for Great War Bomber. Still not sure where that's coming from, because yeah. All right, 2 Great War Bombers there. 2 triplanes here. Okay. Alright, so London grows. A great writer appears. I did check the culture influences. Our influence over them is rising and their influence over us is falling, so we are making a difference, however, slowly. New great work of writing should go to Nottingham, and hopefully we can pick up that uranium. Lands of Congo recognize your great writer, and Genoa desires uranium, and we're actually doing that. Okay, so this is just a whole lot of people making nice with Greece. Okay, castle is finished. This means this is the turn we can purchase the Great Engineer, which means next turn he'll be able to act, which is exactly the time, the tech for, yeah. So, in the meantime, I think it's time to get started on the Manhattan project in this city. I figure that's once the castles are up, is that what we're dealing with now? We can actually send cargo ships down here for production, and whip out some bombs. Let's see, before we get to that though, we do have just the one great work of great orc slot and one of them. The question is, because it's going to take some time, right? We got ballistics and radar and nuclear fission. So that's currently 14, 23 turns. We've got to have a great scientist coming in between them. There's 21, 58, 12. Okay, 12. That's right around the time we finish up radar. So we'll bulb almost all of nuclear fission is what it's looking like right now. Obviously, we're going to be taking cities, so that might, get moved around a bit. But nevertheless, that's the plan. It'll take about that long for Manhattan Project to be finished. So maybe, yeah, and maybe it's time. Build a ship here, build a ship here. We do have, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Trade routes available. Send 2 Hastings. London is food. And we'll do 2 for production. So yeah, that's the way it goes. And then maybe we can turn back to archaeologists. Oh, it's only going to take 2 turns to build a cargo ship there. What about you? 2 turns. Okay, no problem. Hey, look at this. I'm seeing some orange here. In fact, one of the things I like about these trade screens is it's a lot easier. Check this out. There's a whole bunch of people. Let's see. We'll go to Riga. Culture. So far, you have the lead. No kidding. Let me look at something here. I'm surprised to see that, actually. I know we spanked the Aztecs earlier, but is this culture per turn? I'm guessing by the spikes it is. Yeah, it has to be, right? Accumulation would just rise and rise and rise. Oh, wow. How is she beating us by so much with just 2 cities? Okay, well, whatever. So yeah, and Riga is food, right? It's over here. Trade route we won't do. Culture, get some food. They've got dyes. I think we'd rather have the money, right? It's still, that's a big wake-up call. Because, yeah, it'd take 14 turns to get food. Let's take the money in the now. We're behind on upgrading to battleships, and then of course we're going to upgrade to Great War bombers. Or, excuse me, bombers. I always forget the ones above the other. I understand why, but nevertheless. Ask for tribute, 225. That is very nice. They withdraw. Oh, it doesn't. It says, okay. It says they withdraw a quest, but it doesn't look like they did. I'm not sure. I've seen that happen before. I'm not sure why that is. They want a road constructed. Well, build a harbor. Oh, wait. They'd have to be our allies. We're already getting porcelain elsewhere, so let's see. Just Portugal. Okay, well, it's okay. How is Portugal producing all that culture, though, I wonder? Are they bulbing writers or something? Vilnius. Just Greece, don't care. I mean, Greece is a relative threat at some point, but by time it's like that, I mean, we'll have so many battleships over here, we can just slide over and represent. No big deal. Speaking of battleships, we just got ourselves a nice little nest egg there. So we should be able to do that. So let's do that. We had one that just finished in there. Okay. Oh, look at this. He put out artillery. That means our boats are no longer safe at range 3. That was pretty smart. That was pretty smart. Let's do everything we can over here first before we start delegating money. That's a free shot. That's a free shot. That's a free shot. And what could you do? You could do 31. And he has 2 triplanes here. So we need to tread softly. He's basically healed up. Okay. Does not look like we got intercepted. So that's first try. He is healed up. Did not get intercepted. Okay. So with the last 3, we are free to go. Can we kill this guy off? That seems more than half. Looks like it's going to take 3. That's fine. We can have the infantry finish off the Great War infantry, I guess. And this way we get his great general as well. Well, we deprive him of it, but it looks as if one just spawned there. So a little bit of bittersweetness there. Well, with any luck, we'll be able to take this city next turn. We can pull up one of these in the back. I don't know. With all them planes, we might just lose that. I don't know what to do about that. Oops. Heal. He's just keeping eyes. Battleship. We'll go there just on the off chance we need to swap these out. I don't think we will, but just in case. We take all the shots that we can. One of these is about to get hit, so maybe we back it up and it becomes the next battleship. Once Chula falls, it's not even going to be a problem anymore. Free shot there. Free shot there. Okay, and you know what? Since we were able to tribute Vilnius, Jerusalem's next. This is our big bad tribute machine. Is 2 good enough? No? Okay. How about 3? It is. Okay, and all they want is a trade route, which we probably wouldn't do over here anyways. Cool. So maybe money's not a problem anymore. We can actually test that theory out right now. We have 8 ships at a line. That's 360 gold. We would need to upgrade them all. So yes, money is still a problem. Especially since this city doesn't have a harbor. Grumble, grumble. There is some antiquity sites over here, so I'm thinking I'll have this guy go do some scouting. There's some over here too. I'm thinking it might be worthwhile to chase after the island ones. We are England. We can move very quick. Okay. Trade route there that can be pillaged at a later time. Let's make this one of the... And we'll make this one of them. There we go. One in our home waters. This one. And that, oh, that's everything. Okay, never mind. That's still a good split. He was coming down because once we take Teotihuacan, there's going to be oil, and it doesn't look like he's gotten either of these oils, but he's been making planes, so he must have this oil. That's maybe something I should have looked at sooner, because this guy can go pillage that oil, can't he? Oh, that's a whole... Oh, that would be. Okay. Well, I'll come all the way out to... He can see us here, but... Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think that sooner. Oh. Seriously, though. Okay. Well, he's over here now. He's cutting through. Healing up. Sit tight. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what, if anything, he does about this, because that's a source of oil. These ones are not developed yet. And then also not only oil, but upgrading to rails in the our Aztec holdings. Great War Bomber, Great War Bomber, Great War Bomber. So 3 credited. Still not sure how that's happening. It's got to be a graphical anomaly.
The introduction of
Railroad. Okay, so first things first, we switch our production from Manhattan Project to Neuschwanstein. Please tell me that's 17. That's a big number. Rush production down to 1. Very nice. Very pleased with that. Okay, get you some cover. And I'm not seeing any units around here. Let's pillage for sure. Maybe he's the capture unit. Oh, crap. If he's not the capture unit, we might be in trouble. Okay. Because he still has 2 triplanes there. 2 Great War Bombers there. Well, I hope we can take the city, because then we just melt those. Ragusa has declared war on Oda. Bucharest searches for science. Oh, no, that sucks. That was supposed to be our practice when we started war with... Oh, I suppose I should have looked at their quests. Searches for science. They want you to demand tributes from Byblos. But we'll be tributing both, right? I mean, this is culture, but at this point, that's not all that important, really. Okay. So on to ballistics. Castle's finished. On to cargo ship. Okay, those 2 can feed. Alright, let's get started on Teotihuacan. Shoot there, shoot there. Step in, shoot there. He could step in and shoot, but he's... gosh, we need all these guys to kind of hit, right? Did not get intercepted. That's attempt number 1. This will be the final attempt. Did not get intercepted. Okay, it's looking like we can take this city. Very good. Do you have any health left? 4. Awesome. Get more XP. Whew. There we go. Create puppet. We're down to 1 happiness. Let's take a look at this city. 2 happiness. 4 happiness. 5. 6 happiness. Okay. 8 pop. And we can start rebasing planes. And he has a frigate down here. Which is kind of good because we didn't want to take the city this turn. Let's see. Since he's damaged, he'll probably take the damage again. And now that Teotihuacan's ours, this battleship can come out. So we'll be coming down in here heavier next turn anyways. We can afford doing this. Oh, look at that. Stomp. Let's see. You can finish. The low health one can finish? Indeed. So we'll do it that way. Get as much damage into this as possible. Chula falls next turn, which is perfect because Neuschwanstein will be online. And hey guys, guess what? How did we get hit here, I wonder? Oh, planes? There's no planes that can reach us though. It's the only explanation, though. I'm starting to think that we're not able to actually see all the planes that there are, which makes me wonder why we can see any of the planes at all. But nevertheless, let's take his oil. I don't know how that works when you have planes that rely on oil. It also takes away some of his faith gain. How are we getting... Oh, plane. Okay. Great war bomber. Well, okay, so this is an interesting thing. Two, four... Oh, wow. So I want to keep this boat here now just to draw the plane's fire so that it doesn't come down over here. This is just plain annoying, but we got his oil now. Two there. And the one here. And all battleships over here are veterans, so we need to do everything we can to stop him from putting that back online. Because keep in mind, every shot he takes with his plane's taking damage back, and he doesn't have air repair. So this battleship will be coming down here, and the one that's fighting with Gao can come over here and help. And that way, all these, the boats in the bay here can mess with any attempt he makes to put that oil back online. Because he's got oil here, and it is developed, so that's a problem. And there's a citadel here, so any attempt to mess with it's going to be... Alright, so we don't have all of his oil. Well, okay. We can afford to upgrade the rest of them that are not currently firing on Chula, though, right? Yeah, that leaves us with 3. And these would be the 3. So I think once Chula is captured, it might be worthwhile to make peace. That might very well be next turn, so maybe that would be the time to examine that decision. And I probably should have moved him closer to the bay before making the upgrade, but so be it. Okay, this worker's coming down to help with all of this. Another hill. Seems like it would be good. We have oil, but it's not exactly uncontested. So let's make our way to... Plus, we don't have immediate need for that oil, so it's not like we're hurting. I'll come up this way to tap into the road system. Great General can sit right there. He's influencing everybody that's exposed. Okay, that's gone. Hey, look at that. Growth in 5. We might as well just leave him there then. Okay, he was meant to stay there. I think I got confused. Man, I wish I had picked up the scouting promotion on that guy somehow. Okay, well, we're starting to get eyes on where his navy would be, and I'm not seeing anything, so that's a good sign. Come up to this hill. How soon? 4 turns we'll have this border growth, and then we won't have to worry about barbarian camp spawning over there. Okay, he's just kind of getting eyes on the land where barbarian camps might be. Excuse us, coming true. Do we... No, we don't want to attack Greece. We need the money that we're getting in the peace deal. Alright. So we'll have to soon count out where our timing to Egypt and go from there. Also, I don't think it's worth... I think I'd rather have money from both these guys than, tributing one to please the other. Although this could be our ally eventually if we just satisfied these 2 quests. Well, maybe not, because he's strong. So no, that's not correct. Ooh, a cargo ship. That's up and running. Where were you heading? You were... what? Oh, you were previously going to Hong Kong. They are our allies. Okay. So let's take a look. We have another trade route now, so what did we capture? Or is that from when we captured Kyoto? Because I think Kyoto had Colossus. Either way, let's see here. From Hastings to London, I think that makes sense. From Nottingham to London, that makes sense. From London to Hastings, food. And then we're building 2 more to send to production. That should be fine. That's more about getting Manhattan up and getting atomic bombs built. Okay. It's almost weird to even look at who wants trade routes because we're tributing everybody that's not our ally. Okay, so then I guess that just means who do we get the most gold from? Lisbon to Jen. That actually brings us science as well. Gives him a lot of science. Don't know that I necessarily want that. There's also like religious pressure to think of. London to Genoa. Which one's Genoa? That's the one that's our ally. We already have a trade route going there, don't we? It says so. Maybe it's coming from Hastings, I don't know. But thus far it's been safe, so let's do that. Oh, we're already doing it. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, Coimbra to Gen. That's another thing. If we do Lisbon to Gen, that probably gets broken if we ever do decide to burn it down. London to Bands of Congo, that's real short range. We can afford that. Let's just do that. There we go. Alright. So this plane thing's annoying, but we'll be making peace here shortly, I expect. Silk. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at what we got from capturing. So yeah, that's probably what he's talking about. No, that's more like spices. That must have been a previous deal or something. Neuschwanstein. Look at that beautiful artwork. And just like that, we shoot up to 7 happiness, which is perfect. That should allow us to absorb. Ooh-wee. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, we'll get around to everything. That's hills that can be chopped. Good. China stole architecture. City connection. Teotihuacan, yeah. Enemy is near. It says cavalry, but let's see. 2, 4, 6. We could hit that with planes. Still saying 2 great war bombers there. A great war bomber there. Great scientist. Oh, how it would be nice to intercept that. And I'm not seeing a plane here, so either he rebased it there or he blew himself up. It does not look like he blew himself up or hit anything in this bay. So frigate here. Let's definitely try and take this turn. Lots going on here. Planes getting upgraded. Okay. What are our options? Evasion. Reduces damage taken from interception. Ooh, operational range, huh? Operational range, you don't say. That makes sense to me. I didn't bother researching, and then last time we played with planes, I don't remember taking range, but under the circumstances, range would be amazing. We could actually start hitting Tlax, or even 2, 4, 6, yeah, Tlatelolco. We don't need to take that, but... Or how about when we rebase? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, it's not enough to hit Gao. But if we take Chulo, we could start... Now, Addis Ababa is our target. What, 2, 4, 6, 8. We could hit that from Teotihuacan. That wasn't our plan before, but we'd be taking a great risk. Any way you slice it, the layout of the land here has been somewhat limiting. And I don't think a third, bombardment is going to be nearly as good as the flexibility that would come from operational range. Because I'm assuming 3 or 4 of these planes are all getting upgrades right now. We got 7 promotions to hand out. Because our target was going to be Addis Ababa, but I don't think it could be now. I think it needed to be when we were upgraded to bombers. With that in mind, I am going to take this. I'm sorry, this is a preparation I should have had ahead of time. Most units that I'm familiar with, when you get to a triple promotion, like new things open up. And we don't want to attack either of these cities, and with Teotihuacan we can already rebase to Cali. So we don't actually have to have the range, so I'm going to do that. And if it's a mistake, that's unfortunate. Okay, so this guy did not... Oh, he did previously have range. Okay, so we'll take triple on our way to logistics. Triple... this is a new plane. Is it finally time to have one that's specialized in city? I think so. Air repair. There we go. What else? Range. No, we already have range. This is a veteran navy. Which means the battleships can actually shoot from further away, which means we should be able to get all of these hits in, right? Oh, yeah. You going down, young man. Please let that be enough. It looks like it almost has to be. We'll step this up to here. Whew. Oh, this is a very crappy city. Let's see. Create puppet by 8. Raise. We can afford to start the raise. That is great. We're getting happiness in the meantime, and that's happiness in the meantime. So we will just wait. We got lots of backup here naval-wise. We can shoot inland. In fact, Gao can be hit from here by our battleships. I'm not too sure that's important, though. In fact, if we're going to be able to stay on top of this oil... Oh, man, did I miss an opportunity? No, I did not. Okay. Well, I don't know that we're going to be able to hold that oil, and that's not his only oil, so I'm starting to think maybe that wasn't the best plan. Okay, let's see. Greece has denounced Songhai. Portugal has denounced Greece. That's good. Neuschwanstein's finished. Back to Manhattan Project with you. Okay. London. These planes can start getting out of here. Oh, in fact, rebase. Can't reach Teotihuacan, but we can reach Tenochtitlan. 2, 4, 6. We can hit that cannon. 2, 4, 6. We cannot hit that. And we wouldn't want to. So I'm thinking we rebase to Teotihuacan just to be able to start rebasing to Cali in preparation. Well, that's the question, right? Do we backfill planes so we can have 2 front come time for bombers? Because if we start piling up planes here, he's going to know we're going for Addis Ababa. And I was thinking, bringing in nukes on a carrier and just blowing it up and going that route. Let's see. We don't have a land unit over there, so we can't intercept that. Tough call. Okay. Well, we definitely want one. Are any of these not upgraded? Probably the last. It'd be easier to start from the bottom, huh? Alright, 1 shot there. No interception. We were not anticipating the possibility of an interception. Alright, but he's stacking up planes everywhere. Let's check something out here. Okay. Because the plan was grab these two cities, make peace, you know, get some nukes down here, stock up on planes, and go from there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we would need bombers to hit that. So, well, let me see something here. These are on the same diagonal, so it'd be the same. Oh, does that mean we would actually want Chula? Well, no, because the whole point is we get back to war, we've got bombers and bombs. Nuclear, atomic bombs. So we would be able to reach Gao from wherever we tried to shoot from. And if that's the case, we could burn down Teotihuacan. Could. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, local happiness. What does it produce? 1 spices, 10 oil. We've got tons of oil. 1 spices. Okay, so maybe once Chula's burned down, we burn down Teotihuacan. And then Tlacopan. We'll have to see how happiness holds, because we're also trying to take cities over here. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to think of just shedding every city that we can. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself there. So, if that is the plan, we should make peace. We've killed everything we can. 12 gold per turn. Oh, yeah, it's in resistance. It's not going to tell us what it gives us. So, yeah, I do think we should continue to build planes. 6 more. We could have 6 in Cali, 6 in Teotihuacan. They could all hit Addis Ababa when they're bombers. They could all hit Gao. Maybe not. Maybe not. 2, 4, 6. Wait, am I counting right? Yeah. No. But once we had Addis Ababa, then we can redock them there, and 12 planes could hit Gao. Alright. So, yeah, we do want the capital continuing to build. Or maybe we take a quick jog for walls and castle, since we're about to make peace and we'll have a break. That seems fine, right? Gold, culture, happiness. Culture's not... Well, yeah, the culture is important as far as, like, staving off. The fact that we took this city should help. We did not get any great works. Okay. I am back on track, I promise. So these guys could afford getting back to archaeologists. But we're not going to have any slots, right? This is the last of our slots, I believe. English. Okay. That should be the last of our slots for art, because we took up the Parthenon slot. So we could build an archaeologist, send him out while he's out, build a museum. This could build an archaeologist, then a museum, something along... Well, no, we do need to get market up in that city. So, yeah, archaeologist. And then you're going to send hammers to Hastings. Doo-doo-doo. There you are. Oh, wow. Shave 2 turns off of that. Okay. So maybe that city can help get back to archaeologists as well. Scout, scout, scout. Hey, we're starting to see units. That's something. And he's coming down here. Alright, so he doesn't have much in the way of units as far as we can see. These guys are all coming over here now. So we will actually be warring on Egypt very soon. Heliopolis should be an easy capture. Thebes taking a little more time, especially if we can't get some XP on these guys. We need 4 of them to get range. And now that Ragusa is no longer theirs, we might literally have to sit here and let Heliopolis heal. Oh, that would be so tedious. I hope that's not the case. Alright, we can see. So yeah, not so much an archaeologist on this island. But like here is one. There, there. And we still have this one here, some on our lands. He's heading over to Kyoto. We can land there. We can get started 2 turns from now. Okay. So let's make peace with the Aztecs. Again. He's willing to give this to Tlatelolco. Does that mean we get a bunch of money from him too? Alright, so let's try Salt. Embassy, 168 gold. And 181 per turn. I don't think he's going to go for that. That does seem high. Okay. So let's drop the embassy. Is that good enough? No. Alright, we can whittle down the gold per turn because we do intend to re-attack him before too long. So let's try 170. The salt's not too important, but I don't think we have salt anywhere else. I don't know what he's saying. The crowd's going nuts. He's telling us off. It really doesn't matter what we take here. And I definitely don't want to take a full pop city. Not unless it comes with the salt. Really? Okay. Generous? What are you talking about? We just did 300 gold on top of that and you weren't cool. Whatever. Okay. This worker can come down, do oil, can do rail conversion, can rip up roads. We can start on rail conversion. No, is this worker? No, he's doing that. We had a worker coming down, just landed. He can start the rail conversion from this end, and this one can. Let's see how far he can actually go. All the way to here. So let's do this. We'll do a rail conversion end, and that way he can just do that as he goes. Okay. Our land troops. Let's move him back here. Move him into there. Him down there, like so. And we'll back him up. Yeah, something like that. Actually, let's do that. Okay. Infantry. Just sit in there. Okay, this is burning to the ground. Okay, we don't have to address it again until it's at 1 pop. Battleship now has nothing more to do. We have a nice distribution. Maybe parking 1 in Kyoto would be worthwhile. Or we could... yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. We'll have... who was going along the road? Was it you? Was it you? When he heals up, maybe? We just wanted to get somebody on here, clear the... I guess it doesn't... it's not that important, because... let's do it with this guy. And we'll have this guy come and start clearing out the camp. Or this island in general. So we won't need you. We'll keep him generally in this area so that whenever we do send archaeologists that way... okay, nothing for the planes to do except for start rebasing. We will take them to, ultimately to Cali. We do have to stop off in Teotihuacan along the way. And then we'll backfill with what we produce in the capital. Right? Is that what we're doing? We're doing Neuschwanstein castle support first. I don't know how much I agree with that. Backfill planes, because it's only 1 happiness. Let's check Neuschwanstein again. Its castles provide 1 happiness, 3 gold, 2 culture, and we do have multipliers in the capital, so let's just do that. It's only probably 3 turns. Yeah, we do want him a little for... oh, wait, no, that other guy came back, so you just go to sleep. not sleep, alert. There we go. Only the ones in city tiles with somebody needs to go on alert. Okay. The inland navy is no longer needed. We've captured Teotihuacan and we've captured Chula. Yes, if we fight again, they might antagonize Samarkand, but we're right on top of them. That would be a lot harder for them to pull out. So this inland navy can actually be reduced in effectiveness. So I'll have this guy start heading out this way. There was another trade route over here too, so I'll just keep an eye on in between there. He will be the one to capture when that comes time, so we'll keep him nearby. And you just do your thing. I already did you. Okay, way past half-hour mark. A lot of dead end there. Thank you guys for your patience. I hadn't quite thought all of that through, but just most of it. So still kind of second guessing myself. The amount of turns. In fact, we can count it out, right? About 11, we'll have nuclear fission. We'll start making bombs. A bomb takes 600 hammers. We're currently taking in 79.65, but it'll be plus whatever that is. I think it's 11. 12. Okay. So plus 12, and those 12 are going to get the modifiers of 20%. Fifth, so that's what, 14.4, give or take. On top of that, so that means the 0.4 makes us 80, 94. 94 hammers per turn. Atomic bombs will take, you know, what, 13 turns to spit out 2. In the meantime, we can get a carrier up over here. So 13 turns on top of this. So that's 21. And this will be 3. We've been spitting out Great War Bombers at 4. Turn every 4. So that would be 5. And then, of course, the delay. So, yeah, that seems right on time. I think that we can do that. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next part. Take care.